course, YouTube connected, but Facebook didn't.
I'm supposed to have them all.
Here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to On the Mic with Melissa Ebsch, and I have a returning guest.
Yes, good morning, Melissa. I'm Ellen Grabian with the Marinette Menominee Area Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, it's been a little while.
It has been.
And we're already looking forward towards concerts in the park.
We are, and we're getting a lot of questions about it this
Yes.
year. This will be my first year helping to coordinate this for the chamber. So I'm excited, and I'm learning a lot, and it's been quite the process.
It is, and it's fun.
It is fun.
It is fun, especially when it's the day of these,
Yes, well, I have yet to see what that looks like, but
fun.
yeah, I mean, getting out there and setting up the banners, making sure sound check is going good for
yeah.
the band, all that.
I think you guys should have food trucks at every single concert in the park.
I mean, not a bad idea.
Just have them park alongside the roads and in the parking lots.
That's actually not a bad idea.
You know what I mean? Just come out, have dinner, support your local food trucks.
Yeah.
Listen to some good music.
I mean, maybe there's a way that with the schedule getting out there, we could coordinate some of that.
Exactly.
You never know what will happen.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Yes, yeah.
That'd be very cool.
Right?
So, tell me about this year's concerts in the park.
So, what I am able to talk about so far this year is we have dates scheduled, 2 in June, July, and August.
Awesome.
And so when you break that down, that looks like what a typical concert series would look like, with 3 being held in Marinette and 3 in Menominee.
Oh, wonderful.
So Marinette dates, I've got a little cheat sheet here, everybody, just so I get them correct.
Yes.
So June 12th for Marinette, July 17th, and August 7th.
Wow.
And then in Menominee, we will have June 26th, July 24th, and August 21st.
Oh, my.
I can say we do have a good mix of music allocated for this year. So,
like what kind of music?
We do intentionally try to bring in a good blend. So we've got rock, country, big band, and blues.
Oh, I love blues.
I am really trying to source some type of a reggae band for this year. So, if anybody knows of something like that, please direct the band name toward us. So,
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Let's see here. What else we have going on? We have great sponsorship coming in. More sponsorship is still needed.
Okay, yeah, because those cover the bands, right?
Correct. So the concerts are free admission. It's a community concert.
Right.
And so because it's free admission, funds are needed to be able to pay for the entertainment, pay for the bands.
Yeah.
So with that said, if you're willing, I've got a list of current sponsors that I'd love to give mention to. So we've got Caterpillar Fluid Transfer Solutions, Chem Design, Domtar. So for those who don't know, Domtar is previously Resolute Forest Products.
Oh, okay.
So we have that. IB Authentic, Nightberry. There's quite a few on here. Main Street Health Insurance.
Oh, nice.
Menominee Health Services. Nirvana, Rennis Group, Peshtigo National Bank.
Wow.
So we've got a great start.
Yeah.
But definitely more is needed. So if you are a chamber member and you're looking for a unique way to get your name out there in the community, definitely check out our sponsorship levels that we offer this year. So there's different tiers depending on what budgets we'll allocate for. So yeah.
What was I going to ask you now? Now, how do they pay for that? If they say I'm a business, I want to sponsor, what if I'm not a chamber member and I want to support the concerts in the park?
Well, I'm sure donation would be acceptable.
Okay.
Yes. And ways that people can do that are right through our website. So mnmchamber.com is the website. When you're on our homepage, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the site, we can take credit card payment there.
Nice.
It helps to obviously initiate with an email so we know what we're tying the payment into. But all that normally has a way of coming together anyway.
Right.
But just to make sure that appropriate accreditation is given when things like that are happening. So same thing if you are a chamber member. I mean, that is one way that they can go in and give payment. And obviously they can do so through check. Some will do cash, and then we can give a receipt right there too.
Yeah,
But
so
obviously business oriented, quite a few of them will pay through credit card or
checks.
So,
yeah. But at least, there's many different ways to get you paid.
Exactly. And then with that being said, there's 4 different levels that people can come in at. So our top tier would allow a company to be able to, or an individual to announce more about their business at all 6 of the concerts.
Oh, wow.
So that level is $2,500, but you're right at the forefront, right at the top of the concert, talking about your business. And because they draw such a crowd, you're hitting a lot of different members of the community.
Hundreds.
Yes.
Hundreds of people.
Correct.
All demographics, too.
Yes. Yeah. So that would be a top tier. And then there would be, 4 concerts, 3 concerts, and then 1 concert as far as different price levels to come in at.
Awesome.
And that lowest level starts at $375.
That's not bad at all either.
No,
Very
not bad
reasonable.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah. What a great summer this is going to be.
Yes, yeah, we're excited. I'm excited.
Yes, this is fun.
Yeah, very different role for me. And like I said at the top, I mean, it's exciting and it's neat. Learning the process. So.
Yeah. And then I think once you finally get past your first concert, you'll be like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll see people out there with their charcuterie boards and their drinks. And,
hopefully
in Wisconsin you will.
Right? Yeah,
in Wisconsin
definitely.
you will at Stevenson Island.
Yeah.
Not so much in Michigan, but yeah, I mean, you'll see all that, and people are just,
out to have a good time.
Exactly.
They all happen to be on Thursday evenings. I believe they are a lot of people entrance can start at 5:30. I believe they run 6 to 8.
Okay.
So
every Thursday. That's the normal. I think that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it makes for a nice Friday Eve.
Yeah.
End of your Thursday going into Friday.
Yeah, just a little something to get your weekend started.
Exactly.
Or vice versa, gather your family and hang out, break up your week a little bit.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. How fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
come on out.
Definitely. So if I just want to remind people, if they want to sponsor, to head on over to your website.
Yes. Yep.
And which is mnmchamber.com.
Yep. And you can message through there. I know we talked about receiving payment earlier, but actually if you scroll through our homepage, you can actually take a peek at what the 2025 concert series looks like. So you can do that. Otherwise, you could also email the chamber, info@mnmchamber.com.
Perfect.
So some of that's a little bit easier to remember than full-on email. So.
Believe me, I understand
info,
that.
Yeah, info@mnmchamber.
Maybe I should be info. Easier to spell. 1 L, 2 S's, not 2 L's, not 1 S. You know what I mean?
How do you spell that?
Just info.
Right, exactly. It does make it easy.
It does.
Very convenient.
Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I'm sorry you had to wait a little bit.
No, that's okay.
She was supposed to be on a lot longer, a while ago, and I had someone.
I mean, that's just how it goes, right?
I know.
So,
you get backed up, and it just kind of trickles.
No, I appreciate you, and I appreciate what the series offers us.
Thank you.
So,
Yes. Well, listeners and watchers of the Facebooks, keep in mind, mark your calendars, Concerts in the Park, kickoff June 12th in Marinette.
Stevenson Island Park.
Yes, Stevenson Island. Can't wait to hear who's going to be there, and maybe some food trucks if we keep telling them we want food trucks.
You never know, right?
That's what the community wants. They have spoken.
Right. Noted.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again. Yeah. And then everybody else, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow. Have a